work. It's working. Okay. Welcome to the Call of Cthulhu. The ties that bind. Fog rolls in over Lovecraft County, Massachusetts. The area's up and coming nowadays. A lot of new wealth moving in and various goings on have been shuffling around the county. Our investigators today will be Moogle, Fox, sorry, name. My brain just glitched. Name. Name, please. Sorry, how should I refer to you on stream is what I mean.
Ethicus is fine.
Ethic, there we go. Yeah. Ethic, Fox, and Moogle will be investigating our mysteries today. The three of you have been put onto an interesting case. Dr. John Lucas and Maximilian Hurst have been called up by a lovely lady, Enid Carrington. Enid is having work done on her manor house, and during the work some strange stones came into her possession. She has called up the university and they have told you about it, to sent you down there to have a look at these stones. In the process of her calling half of her friends in the town for this mysterious appearance, the journalist Geraldine Thornhill has caught wind of a potential story at the Carrington estate and deemed it worth investigating for the news. So, the three of you have independently, or perhaps together in the case of Max and the Doctor, made your way to the Carrington estate just on the outskirts of town, where there's a hustle and bustle going on. Several construction workers moving equipment and lumber and bricks and quickly working to construct this additions to the manor house. Out front there is a large fountain. The fountain is damaged. The statue that has sat in the centre of this large fountain has been knocked over and is smashed in the water. And there's these large grooves marked in the ground outside the fountain. Overlooking the construction is Mrs. Carrington herself, a tall and severe woman with a drawn-in face and her hair done up in a bun, wearing a flattering but quite strict dress, overlooking the construction and barking orders with more force than any blue-collar foreman to these workers as they dash around, trying to avoid her whip-like tongue. So, arriving on the scene in a little motor car, Dr. John and Maximilian, why don't you go ahead and describe your characters?
Hello, my name is Dr. John Lucas. A man caring of those of his patients and those in harm. I am here to ensure that whomever is hurt can get the need of their pains thoroughly covered.
Just realised I was muted this entire time.
No.
No.
Were you trying to say a lot? Everyone keeps talking over me. So rude.
Oh my
You're fine. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
How am I supposed to follow that though?
This is a professional stream.
It's professional when shit goes south. It's fine. You're good. You got this.
I'm just describing. Is it on the bio info?
So, Max's curiosity would have been piqued by the strange appearance of these stones amid the vandalized statue when he heard about it at the university. Takes an interest in these sorts of things. He's always wanted to photograph a ghost.
Me and Max are not the same. I'm sorry. It's a new person as well. I'm really awkward. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. We all understand. Nobody likes being photobombed by ghosts.
Yeah, that's fair.
You should see her in Phasmo. It's great.
As
Don't.
your car approaches, Enid stalks over to you. She says, "So, you finally arrived," she says when you either get out or roll down a window for her. "Here, the centerpiece of my rose garden. Look, isn't it lovely?" She gestures towards the smashed up statue in the fountain.
It's very lovely.
Oh, yes. I was absolutely speechless looking upon it.
These cretins have left this mess of my water fountain. I had the men remove it if they could get to work on repairs. They're dragging their feet, and I want no further delay in this project. I expect to be at many a society ball here by the end of the year. I can't be having this kind of recklessness.
Can I ask a question?
Yes?
What sort of recklessness actually caused the damage to the fountain? Like what were they doing? Like what happened? What sort of nasties?
You asking Mrs. Carrington this?
I'm
Just
trying
more
I'm
of a
trying to be
description?
eloquent, but I don't know how to be eloquent apparently. As a reporter, I have my note. Well, I'm a journalist, but yeah, I've got my notepad out, and I would like to ask, who were these miscreants, and what was it that they were doing to the fountain to cause such disarray and uncouth behavior? It was such a beautiful
Simply-
fountain. I can tell from just looking at it.
I simply don't know. I mean, last night, there was this loud noise outside in the middle of the night, and then this morning it was all smashed up. There's these
So,
strange stones, and everything was all destroyed.
and wait, strange stones?
Yes, these strange rocks in the fountain.
May I please lean over and look inquisitively at these apparently strange stones?
So when you look into the fountain, so the smashed up pieces were of a statue of a young boy kind of kneeling down. The rim of the fountain is chipped in a couple of places, and there are these parallel grooves in the floor. Some of them about a foot long, some like 3 feet in length. And she goes, "Oh, they were lying in those grooves there. I've had them removed for storage in the cellar."
Would it be possible for us to examine those stones?
Yes, yes. I mean, isn't that why you're here? To figure out what happened to my fountain?
Sorry. Yes.
Indeed we are, madam. And so we shall see it.
Hurry on with it then.
She's rude. Sorry.
It is okay, Miss Thornhill. She is merely upset by the recent events. Let us hurry on so she may be relieved of this stress.
Yes. Listen to the good man. The rocks, I had them moved to the cellar. You can examine them there. Strange things, really. Alright. What are you guys doing?
Well, Max, shall we go examine these stones?
Yeah. I'll follow you.
Alright, then let us go.
Alright. So you head down into the cellar. Cool earth enveloping you, the pressure from over the above. On the top of the cellar stairs, this heavy steel door holds shut from the outside. Inside there's more statuary, marble, iron railings, various landscaping equipment, picks and shovels, wheelbarrows. At the other end of the cellar, there's a rough work table that looks like it's been kind of hastily cleared of whatever was on it. There's still a few bits, screwdrivers and the like. There's a lamp sitting on the table, and a small cluster of strange-looking rocks. Or,
So I would like to opt to lean in and examine them a little bit closer, but like with my pencil and pad of paper, like slightly against my face, being like, ready to write notes down. What do I see? Or is there any discernible marks on these stone
they
rocky
look
things?
most like fossilized bananas.
I'm sorry, pardon?
Well, like a bunch of bananas, but like almost rock-like. Although, like, Dr. John, you'd recognize it as less rock-like and more almost coral or like seashell.
Fascinating.
Yeah. There's like 4 layers of bananas. Each layer's got like 5 or 6 bananas on it. Yeah, it looks like nothing more than like some kind of strange stony bundle. A couple of them seem to have like snapped off. You can see almost like these stems where they connected to the rest of the stone. And there's a few like chunks and broken up pieces off to one side. So there's almost like translucent, like nacre, this shiny material.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, I just wanted to see what it was. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I don't know. It doesn't tell me what library uses. I have no idea
So
what
it's
it is.
just so if you were searching in a library for books about something that you need to know about, that's what you'd use it for. Yeah.
And what's history in this sense?
History.
So-
History of the world as it exists before 1920.
But here's my question. So obviously I've got a history of like ghost hunting. I like going and exploring ghosty places, right?
Yeah.
is there any way I can roll history to see if I recognize what these might potentially look like from like either a book that I studied about hauntings,
So that would
ghostly apparitions, and so on?
it would really be more of like a natural world or like a chemistry to see like what the makeup was. Like some kind of science.
Natural worlds. Can I do
Aha.
that one? Or occult. Can I do occult? Ooh.
Immediately cult.
You can always do occult. I don't think you'd get that much on the occult side of things.
Why? I'm a 45. I bet I could.
If you get a hard success on occult, then you might get something, but you need more than just a regular success.
I have
so
a...
you
That up. Did you set that up?
no, but you go to like examine one of these,
And then the DM says, I fucked it.
you don't know if you're just like a little bit too rough with one of them or if it's weakened or something, but you crunch into it with your hand and like it breaks under your hand and it's full of this like slime.
Wait, so it's kind of like a mixture of those, like what happens in Interview with the Vampire with his wife and daughter versus like, what's his name? The one who did the strain. When the vampires get like done away with, they get all slimy and gross.
Yeah, it's pretty slimy and gross, but you can feel like a little lump in there.
How many stones were there?
Like 20 or so.
And I broke one, so there's 19.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Go.
I have in my possessions camera and film, so I would like to take some photos of them just in case we need it for
Yes,
later.
please do.
Yeah. Sure.
I also in my skills have 65 occult, so I can try and do one more roll on that if we want to find anything else out.
Max, if you really wish to examine things in such a flim-flam manner, then carry on, but I shall take this upon the scientific route. And I shall inspect it with chemistry. I shall understand it as we know it.
I mean, we have 19 left, right? We only need 17.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It'll be fine.
It's fine. Just
Uh,
don't
my-
break time. I didn't break
my-
anything.
Mine was
Okay.
a success.
And I will roll my chemistry.
Alright, so unfortunately you don't get anything on that occult success because occult was a hard success. You needed to pass it by more. Unfortunately for that. But it's not a fumble. So you're all good there. On a chemistry success there, yeah, this definitely isn't stone. This seems like some kind of biological kind of shell almost. If you had to be specific, you would say probably eggshell, but you don't recognize the species.
Now, could I chain biology off of that to maybe examine it further?
You think you've got a pretty good idea of what these are. I mean, not what species they are, but they're definitely the eggs of something. Something laid eggs in the fountain.
I'm of two minds of this now.
Max has
For
egg
this-
yolk all over his hand.
Right, do not shake his hand. Just don't.
Oh, Max, Jerry, sorry.
Yeah. Don't shake Miss Thornhill's hand. Got it. We'll remember. With such a discovery, would it perhaps be safer just to destroy them?
What? We don't even know what they are specifically, like how they work, what do they do, what's their purpose? Why would you destroy them before we understand them?
Madam, for whatever reason that these do such things, I would much rather be on the safe side and have them destroyed so no other person could come to harm.
Okay, so, right. My theory is, if we figure out that we don't need to use them, here we go. It's better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them. If we find out that we don't actually need them, then I will follow through and destroy them with you. That's fine. But until then, let's hold off. Potentially. In my years of research and exploration with ghostly entities, there is always, you either have a ghost, correct me if I'm wrong, Zox, in my understanding of this as my character, you either have a ghost or you have a demonic entity that needs banishing. And those demonic entities that need banishing have a linked subject matter to them. What if this is their linked subject matter and we destroy it off the bat and then we don't have anything to get rid of them? Just a thought.
That is a fair assessment. But have you ever heard of any demonic spiritual creature leaving a physical... How to put this? A physical, well, child behind, if we want to consider these eggs their children.
Do I have a role specifically to tell him that that's not a thing? for this? Like, is there something that I could roll that would say, like, yay or nay to that being a necessity?
No. I think that's just something you have to decide in your head if you think it is or not. This is
Not
just...
with history, not with... that's a 0. Nope, don't look at that. Not with...
I think this is
not
just a
that either.
decision the two of you have to come to, whose path you want to follow in terms of that.
Well, I personally don't see the problem in just waiting to determine whether or not this is going to be a problem.
Fox.
Here, let us be civil. Let us be civil. There is a third party here. Let's have them decide which path we choose.
You can be the coin toss.
Fox.
And I hand, what's Fox's character's name again?
Maximilian.
I hand Max over a coin. Legitimately, you can be a coin toss.
Oh god. Alright. Heads we destroy it, tails we don't. And I flip a coin. Let me just...
Do you want to actually flip a coin?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a... Alright, I'm flipping a coin. It's tails.
We didn't even decide whether heads or tails was destroy or live.
I said heads was destroy, tails was thing.
Right.
And
Alright, fair enough then.
and I went on a thing on the website. Just
She was like, just flip a coin! Google flip a coin!
yeah.
Wait, a coin? What is a website? Max, are you feeling okay?
I'm slightly delusional.
The madness. It's taken him.
My insanity is growing.
So, Max, can you just give me a spot hidden quickly? While the other two were kind of debating this.
A spot hidden. There we are.
So, just
Did I do
looking at kind of like the broken pieces of egg on the work table and the remaining pieces at the bunch, you can see that there's not enough missing egg pieces here for the amount of eggs that look like they've been broken off the central bundle.
Okay.
You would say that one of them was missing. As in, not here.
Okay.
At that, Mrs. Carrington comes down the stairs. So, what's the verdict? Are these things worth anything, at least? Are we going to make something back from this disaster?
I don't think they're worth anything, but I have noticed one of them is missing.
A thief!
Not the one I broke?
Not the one you broke.
Cool.
mean,
I said that out of character,
wasn't-
by the way. I'm asking that out of character.
Yeah. A thief? Stealing from... Oh. Well, what do you mean not worth anything? I could make cufflinks out of that pearl or something. I don't know. It's a very pretty nacre.
I feel like
I'll-
that's not something I am knowledgeable about. Maybe ask one of the other guys if it's worth anything.
I mean, if one of them's missing, you should probably talk to the foreman. He arranged moving everything down here. Yes. I mean, how am I to call the police if I've got a thief working on my grounds?
I don't think that's it, madam, but I will take a list from the foreman. I take it he does like to have inventory lists.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I run a tight ship here. I make sure that I only hire the best people and get an effective staff, keep track of things. I don't want them overspending, you know.
Then what I shall do is go and acquire that from him, as I also, too, appreciate a good list.
Ah, well, yes, woman of taste.
Are we going over to...
And you approach
Foreman?
the foreman. Kind of a
Yeah?
quite a stout gentleman, standing there, just wearing jeans and kind of a flannel shirt, just directing men around. He's like, "Oh, oi, you, yeah, take that over there, yeah, get that frame up." Oh, sirs, miss, what can I do for you? He like, takes off this little flat cap and holds it against his chest. And he's like, yeah.
I
Is
was
this-
wondering if you have a list of inventory for what you may potentially have spotted within the well and retrieved for the madam of the house.
Oh, I mean, those rocks, we just put them in the cellar. I mean, they got no receipt for them. We didn't go out and buy them or nothing.
So what you're telling me is that you did not categorically section and note down what you may potentially have been salvaging from the destruction of the well.
Oh, I mean, we keep note of like the pieces of the statue and stuff to put it all back together, but in terms of them like rocks, no, they're just some rocks that showed up that Mrs. Carrington took a liking to. What's all this about?
Well, it appears that there is one that is missing.
Well, I mean,
And while I may not be calling any of you a thief, it would be nice to know where that potentially may have disappeared to, if it was not even required, would be also good. Like, acquired, not required, acquired.
oh well,
Look,
I mean,
alright, I'm trying here. English is not a forte for me.
I can't speak for all of my men, but we run a tight ship here. I don't know exactly what you're asking. Can you give me a charm roll?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd take offence at the idea that you'd accuse one of the people on my crew of being a thief.
Geraldine, get your shit together. Honestly.
Oh,
Miss Thornhill. Always going on and just thinking she's the most charming woman in the entire county. Every time. But what we mean to ask, good sir, is that those very rocks may in fact not be rocks, but in fact eggs. And one seems to be missing.
I mean, thinking about it, like, everything's been pretty normal. Eggs? They didn't look like no eggs I'd never seen. It'd be an awful strange chicken.
May not even be a chicken, sir, but perhaps a reptile. But we will not know until we find the egg.
I mean, don't really... Yeah, I mean, Hackett didn't come in today. He helped move the rocks out of the fountain yesterday. Yeah, Alfred Hackett.
Where can we find this Alfred?
Who is Alfred Hackett?
Well, he's one of the workers here. He's a good lad.
I'm writing it down.
You know, he lives in downtown Arkham. He's got a little unit.
Just one more question, good sir. Have you worked with him long, or is he a relatively new hire?
Oh, well, I mean, he's done a couple jobs for us now. I mean, he's been on the crew for 2 jobs now. He's been a pretty solid lad. I mean, he's been mooning around that Carrington girl a bit, which I'm not. I mean, I tell him don't go upsetting the boss by sleeping with her daughter, but, you know, a young man.
Yes. I've been there as well.
But he messes up with the money. There'll be a lot of old men who aren't too happy with him. I mean, you don't think he'd steal, though, do you?
Well, that we do not know, good sir. We are merely trying to find the answers.
Yeah, I mean, I can write his address down for you. I think I've got it around here somewhere. Thank you, thank you. That is awesome. Glad you're enjoying us.
Dwarven gets the first badge. Ooh.
First boy.
Ooh, first is best. Hello.
That is great. Yeah, so, what are you guys up to? Do you want to investigate further around here or head to Hackett's apartment? Starting to get towards midday.
In case that this may actually be a problem, we may want to get that one random unaccounted for egg.
I
What do you
also think we
think?
should go to Hackett's.
Yeah, I also think we should go there.
Alright. Get your car up to full speed quickly, and at 4 miles an hour, you make your way. How fast were cars back then? Real slow, right? Still
Actually,
pretty slow.
they were actually 15 miles. So they were slow, but they weren't 4.
They were past the time of having a guy walk in front of the car to ask people to move out
They
of the
were
way.
fast. We bounce a little bit on the roads.
Right. Yeah, so you make your way to downtown Arkham, passing by the university. Miskatonic University, and end up in this flat. As you get to the block of flats, you see a young blonde woman heading in with an older balding man. And they're heading into the apartment that you were sent to.
Right.
Are
so
we
we're
going
at
in?
apartment? Like, I mean, knock on the door. We're not gonna barge in like the police, are we?
Why not?
Well, last I checked, I was at least a proper gentleman, as is Mr. Maximilian, and I assumed you were a proper lady, Miss Thornhill.
Depends on the definition of the term, but yes.
So, you knock on the door, and you hear someone who says, "Who's that? Who? Do you tell anyone else?" And then the door opens slightly, and you see a flushed face of a young man, early 20s, this scraggly long hair that's kind of pushed back from a sweaty face. He's like, "Sorry, can I help you?" And you hear this strange noise from inside the apartment. It's almost like halfway between like a cawing bird and like a squealing pig.
Oh, what?
It's bizarre.
Trying to place that in my mind.
Oh, it's not easy. I'm trying as well. I'm struggling.
Can you demonstrate, Sux?
Yeah. Channel your inner sound effects. Go on.
Oh, wait, I need a drink if I'm going to even attempt that. Otherwise, all that's going to come out is just like a wheeze.
Sound like one of those turtles.
Doesn't really narrow it down, but I have an idea.
I just choked on my food, so thank you.
Sounds more like a bat. That's what a bat sounds to me.
Here, I thought it sounded more like a baby on helium.
I mean, 10 out of 10 for trying, you know.
It was an attempt
take
for
it.
sure. Yeah, so Alfred Hackett's at the door and he's, "I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy here. What's all this about?"
Yes, Mr. Hackett. We come on by way of search for a missing stone.
Did Mrs. Carrington sent you?
Yes, sir.
All right, come in and let you
Thank you,
into
sir.
this kind of small, quite cramped apartment. There's a little radiator. The bed and the floor's quite messy. You can still see spilled blood, it looks like. And you see what you couldn't see before is on Hackett's left hand, he's missing his smallest 2 fingers, just from the bottom of his hand.
His ring finger and his pinky finger?
Mm-hmm. Those are the names of the 2. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he's got them like bandaged up, and the bandage is quite dark.
Hmm.
And the bald man in the room turns and is like, "What's all this then? Dr. John, in the university. No, this is my discovery, and I will not have you barging in like this."
It is not a fact of barging in, sir. There is a bit of threat, perhaps, beyond what we both expect. But more to the point, allow me to see to this man's injuries first.
Yes, jolly well, yes. I mean, as long as we understand that I'm going to be writing the paper on this beautiful creature.
What is he talking about, creature? Like, what's
As you
what?
can
Pardon?
see now, there is this strange little creature. It's kitten-sized, with kind of this quadrupedal build, fairly, kitten-like. Except a few times you see it rearing up and standing two-legged. It's got these clawed feet, and the paws, like the fingers and toes, are longer than a cat's would be, and it's got these two bat-like wings and this horse-like head filled with sharp fangs and spiky horns that run down the back of its head.
My
and
first
down its
instinct,
neck.
as myself, is to go, "Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty."
It's a baby dragon.
It's got this kind of like rough reptilian skin, like the texture of scales, but no actual scales, no separation, just this bumpy, leathery skin.
Oh,
Can you give me some sanity checks?
All of us?
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh,
Oh, kitty,
damn.
kitty, kitty.
hey, kitty, kitty, kitty.
you're like gun.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not
Gimme,
a normal
gimme, gimme.
animal, Dr. Lucas. That's a weird animal. You lose a point of sanity.
Oh.
As you look at this and you're
I
like,
want to touch that
that's
cat.
a little freak thing.
We're gonna go stroke some pussy. Let's go.
I think you guys have come to the realization every D&D game I've played, I want animals.
Mine.
I want animals.
And all Dr. Lucas is thinking about right now is that's one very ugly platypus.
Yeah. So, Dr. Luke, can you give me a medicine or a first aid check just to bandage up Alfred? Just to make him all better?
Mhm.
You see Mary kind of fussing over his hand as you undo the bandages and get him all regular.
Huzzah.
Oh, Alfie. Oh, that thing really took a good bite out of you, didn't it? Oh. And he kind of winces as you just really, peel this bandage off the dried blood over the wound and just really, really hurt him.
Max, can you kindly hold his arm still? Because he keeps moving and it makes it very hard to do my job.
Ah! Ah!
Yes.
Ah!
I will come hold his arm.
Ah!
Thank you.
Reline. Come on.
Yeah, let's push the roll, see what I get.
Alright, yeah, and you're able to sort him out and put the right pressure on the bandage so that it won't just bleed through. And actually get it tight around his hand. So where before it was this thick wadding of cloth, you've actually left him with a pretty usable hand now, in terms of just taking out all the excess and cleaning that up. He's like, thank you, Doctor.
You're You are quite welcome, lad.
Oh, Alfie, you're so brave.
Is there anything that I can roll to see if I know what this creature we are dealing with is?
That would be occult now. Yeah.
Can I
roll it?
do an?
Anybody who wants to can roll an occult check to see if they know about this thing.
I don't know what I got. Hold on. Switch over to the other screen. Damn it! Why am I so shit with occult? Madam.
So,
Oh,
Jerry, you know what this is.
okay.
It's a baby dragon. Clearly.
Yes. Can we take this dragon over? Is it a green one?
Max. You aren't entirely sure what this is. This is a very deeply weird creature. You are certain that it is magical. You can tell that this isn't an earthly creature. You suspect that it may have been some kind of other dimensional creature, or possibly an outer space meteorite that crashed down and hatched into these things. Alfred, meanwhile, is talking to Dr. Lucas, and he's like, yes, I took this to give as a gift to my sweetheart, Mary. And she's like, oh, he's so sweet. He's always thinking of things like that. And she's like, yeah, and I wanted to clean some of the dirt off it, so I scrubbed it, but it stayed, it wasn't quite shiny in some places, so I put it in a pot of hot water, and then when I came back the next day, it was trashing the place. It was smashed off a lot of plates, and it's torn into my bed there, and then I tried to feed it, and it liked the food, but then when I ran out, it was still hungry, and then it got my fingers.
Lucas, do you have any idea what this is?
Offhand, no. But give me a moment to examine it. Maybe I can figure something out about it. Okay, let's roll that file. Sure, and see how this works.
What? Was it even English? Are you okay?
Oh yes, I'm perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Everything's fine!
Everything's fine.
It's a little chaos. Who cares? It's fine.
Aha.
Is this to examine the creature further?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it definitely looks like, I don't know, it's almost wrong to call it a mishmash of other creatures because it's so seamless. It's not, this Frankenstein's construction of a cat body with a horse head with a shark's jaws stapled in. This is a born creature. It was born this way, and it has the gangliness of youth, but you can see that it's definitely going to grow into what it's meant to look like. If you had to guess, this definitely doesn't seem like an earthly body plan. Wings, sure, but wings don't ever come as a secondary set of limbs. Not for anything vertebrae based, and it's definitely not an insect.
Fascinating creature.
I would like to take a sneaky photo of it. Because we don't know how it would react to. Because cameras back then had flash.
The enormous flash bulb, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to try and do it on the slide that it won't aggravate it, because we don't know if it is light sensitive.
Roll me photography to see if you can.
Shit.
This flashbulb goes off, and this creature goes.
Oh, good heavens!
And it dives under the bed.
No. How do we can I make it can I just make it feel comfortable? Oh, wait, I'm gonna do this.
How are you trying to charm it? You can so Ethic did do this earlier, but I did not mention this. You can in Call of Cthulhu always improve a roll. So there's two ways to do that. One is by rolling again. This is called pushing the roll. If you succeed, success.
Yep.
If you fail, bad consequences. Also, pushed roll does require describing how you kind of give an extra 10%. You know, what do you do to make it harder? The other way is by spending luck points. So you could spend 14 luck to make that a success, which is quite a lot of luck, or you could push the roll to roll it again to try and succeed.
Can I...
Hold on.
Can I push... How do I do the push roll?
So you would roll it again.
Okay. I mean...
Urge it out with Canadian whiskey? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna take the chances on doing a push roll and trying to do it again, like try and get it while it's under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Alright, so...
Okay, so just to clear this up, you try to grab it while you were trying to charm it? Is that what you were trying to do?
Try to lure it out from under the bed, and then, what's your thoughts on how you're pushing this roll? You're trying to get a good photo of it, under the bed now.
I was just gonna lie down and lift the bed sheet up. I don't know what style blanket doing.
Yeah, when you lift up this bed sheet lying down on the ground, you see this sharp mouth at face height as this tiny creature, having been backed into a corner and not left alone, is gonna lunge for you.
Okay.
Right, so he is not going to successfully bite you in the face. But he does go for it, and you are kind of like, ah! You see these like, razor sharp, kind of already bloody teeth from whatever this thing has found and eaten.
Well, that'll teach you, Max, for bothering the poor creature.
I just wanted to take a nice photo of it.
Well, I mean, if we get this thing into a sealed case, we could easily take a photo of it, but you guys have gone and frightened it and ruined all of my observations. How am I supposed to observe it in a natural setting if you've come in here stomping about the place and setting off flashbulbs?
Excuse me, have you taken notes of your observations?
Yes.
May I potentially peruse those?
You may. You may indeed.
Do I need to roll something, or are we good?
Aha!
That drawing.
What do you mean? He's a doctor of biology. He can draw the animals
so
good.
Okay, now that I've seen a photo of it, I don't want to go, hey, kitty.
No!
Here's spicy plankton. Here is spicy plankton. That's what it looks like to me. Sorry.
Alfred kind of goes and gets this little like packet of like chopped beef. And he like puts down a little trail on the floor, and eventually the creature crawls out from under the bed, just gobbling up these like snappets of beef.
He's hungry. Look at him. He's so cute.
Out of character, it's like an eldritch version of a pug.
Wait, pugs are adorable. What are you on about?
I know. Pugs are really cute. I want a pug.
I love them and their inability to breathe. Doggy asthma is so cute.
Do I have time to quickly nip to the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back now.
Right, I'm gonna go at the same time. Back in a sec.
I need to teach him how to make a BRB screen. That's imperatively important.
That is just truth.
With some D&D style music to go with it.
Well, that would entirely depend on what we are currently doing. Like, if we're doing Call of Cthulhu, that'd be very strange to hear D&D music.
I mean, like fantasy orientated. I have a wide list. It's like major.
Ah!
Just,
I'm back.
Oh, excellent. So, how long do you reckon you got left, Moogle?
I can play until 10:30 p.m., but no longer than that, honestly.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm really sorry. I've got to make this itemized list for what we're taking tomorrow. Otherwise,
That's okay.
I will lose so many things that are way too expensive to be losing.
That's the way.
Like, my clips alone are like 20 pounds a pop.
So, Alfred lures out this creature, and the doctor continues like making little notes about its behavior and the food that it goes for, and like it's really eating pretty much anything, like vegetables, little snippets of this raw meat. It's just wolfing it down.
What do you guys want to do about it?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. So this came from one of the stolen eggs. Correct? We're all in agreement with this. This is what this has come from. This little cute
Oh, certainly,
dragon.
yes.
Yeah, 110%. First and foremost, why'd the guy take it? He took it for his girlfriend. Are we actually going to tell the madam of the house this thing? By the way, I would like to pull them off to the side to have this discussion. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah. This can be a.
Cool.
I mean, it's a small room.
It's
But they're
private-ish.
pretty
I'd like to be
focused on
whispering
this
it.
creature. Mary's
I'd
like,
like to-
oh, isn't it just adorably ugly, Alfie? What should we call it?
Steve.
We need to throw it in the incinerator.
No! Stop it. So what we presume...
It's already injured a man.
Well, nah. He's not the brightest bulb in the pack, so maybe that's the problem. Here's my thing. Right, okay. We're gonna take him and hand him back to the madam and be like, this guy stole your shit. Are we doing that? Or are we gonna sit here, let him get away with it, but take the little dragon baby back with us and say that we need to have him on premises with the rest of his dragon egg baby siblings? Or are we gonna off him? I would prefer not to off the cute little baby because it's not his fault.
It may not be his fault, but whatever world he came from, whether it's from somewhere in space or some far-off planet, anything of that quality would easily injure a man and kill a man at its full adulthood.
Do we know how much bigger they're gonna get?
I do not.
To Dr. Lucas.
Yes.
You did very well on your biology check earlier. Looking at the size of this thing's paws, hands, feet, they're almost little grippers. And just kind of like the general lankiness of its skeletal structure under its skin. You reckon this thing would get big? Like big cat size, horse size, maybe a bit bigger?
Oh, we certainly cannot allow that thing
like,
to
you can
live.
see that this thing is already, like, probably twice as big as the egg was.
What do we judge as like large or big cat size? What can you compare it to something that like I would know is in like real life, just so I can
Like-
get a mental.
I mean, like a fridge? I feel like that's a
That's-
reasonable comparison, like
Tiger.
a tiger to
You're
a
looking
fridge.
at okay.
Yeah, like tiger,
Oh,
lion.
sorry, you said like
That's
something you do in
large.
real life instead of big cat size. I was just assuming big.
No, I said, can we get something like what's big cat size? Like a cat that's in real life, which is a tiger. That's
Yeah.
large cat. Big cat is more like a bobcat.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. There is a range of big cats, but yeah, the upper range of big cats.
We're talking like big. Okay, right. Eat you. Big time big.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much
probably
griffin
not
size.
as big as a
It must
bear,
die.
but... Oh, you can't. And the doctor's like, I simply can't allow it. It's far too early for an autopsy, and I want to study this creature alive. It could be the last member of a near-extinct species.
Doctor, how many times have we had these conversations? For the safety of the people, we cannot allow something that can so easily harm a man to live. If
Yeah.
it does, it could easily take over.
That's an argument we could make about any one of us here on the street. Cannot man harm man easily? Does not man take over and rule these lands? What more right do we than this horse cat lizard?
Well, Doctor, for one, we were at least born on this planet, and whatever world or space it came from, it may not be the biggest creature on its planet, but here it is an invasive species, and to allow it to live could potentially harm hundreds, if not thousands.
You and your mad tales. I love... You are always spouting such follies, and they're amusing enough, but this is a earthly creature. I can see in it the lineage of the dinosaurs, perhaps one of the great archaeoraptors that re-evolved a second set of limbs. This could change our understanding of the history of this world. As we know it, I simply will not allow its destruction. Alfred, defend this creature with me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I always knew he was a loon, but I did not know he was this much of a loon.
All for love.
Alfred's like, Doctor, I mean, like, is all this really necessary? Like, this seems like a very nice little thing. I'm sure we could train it.
Lad, it sliced up your fingers pretty badly.
It didn't know what it was doing. It's just a baby.
Okay,
See,
and
it's
what
kind of
of
like-
my compatriot who almost had their face chewed off?
Well, she was scaring it, shoving her camera all up in it, like it was some kind of specimen. And Doctor's like, well, it is technically a specimen. I am studying it right now.
And you do both know that it's going to grow to the size of about a tiger, correct?
And Alfred kind of looks at the Doctor. He's like, a tiger? That seems a bit... Mary, I'm not sure we can look after something the size of a tiger. I thought it was just going to be this cute little thing. And the Doctor's like, oh, yes, I mean, the growth structures in the bones do seem to suggest that it's kind of going to grow quite rapidly. I mean, didn't you say it was half the size yesterday?
I don't think we should act rash and kill it straight away.
What if ooh. What could be the problems if we take it back to where we came from? Like, we also haven't denoted the fact that, like, this egg is stolen, birthed, and then what are we gonna do about it? Like, what are we gonna take?
Well, the egg was for Mary, and so it was still a Carrington possession the entire time. I think you'll find.
I think we should take it back to the other eggs.
Yes, either way, we should take it back at least, and destroy the other eggs before they hatch. One, I will tolerate, but more than one, we have a problem. A rather large problem.
Alrighty.
Take them all. Take them all.
How are you planning on transporting this little dude?
I mean, how did he bring the egg here? How did you bring your egg here?
He carried it.
but-
Well, I mean, I just put it in my pocket and took it home carefully.
May I please commandeer some of that jerky or whatever it is that you've been handing him?
He's gonna just pull it the entire way. Oh, this
Pardon?
is gonna be fun.
He's like, well, I mean, there's not much left, and he hands you this little like paper bag with some strips of jerky in it.
Right, I pull off an army of pussies. No, King. Dwarven, that's not it. They're like little dragon... Like the pugs of the dragon world. Cookie's all like, yes! Okay, so... Right, I would like to try and coax the little guy into trusting me slightly with a bit of this meat.
Right. Is animal handling an option?
I don't think so.
Alright, give me just a charm roll, or nothing. Yeah, just charm.
Or just don't. Just don't do it. Just don't do it all. How many fingers do I lose?
So, which is your favourite finger?
The middle one.
Alright, you have lost probably half an inch of your
Have
middle finger.
Actually, don't know. Have I actually?
No,
Was there
no,
not even a
you're-
roll to
That's
advantage with
just a
me?
regular failure. You just haven't charmed it. However, if you'd like to push the roll,
I have a what?
it's just a regular failure. So you failed to charm it. He's cowering behind Mary, like.
Wait, so he likes Mary.
Seems to.
Is there any way that we can convince Mary to bring the baby dragon back to the manor with
Oh.
us?
I mean,
I look at the rest of the group and
Mother's
suggest
never
that.
really loved animals that much. Not really people either.
Well,
but
she's about to have a hell of a lot more, so...
I suppose
Yes, I
it's
was gonna have
best
this.
to keep them all in one place. I mean, we could keep it in the cellar for now. Tell nobody to go down there.
Grand idea.
Dr. Birkin, you can do studies at the manor. I mean, Mother likes you. You're often telling me that you're one of the few good teachers at the university. So Mary gets a little bit of meat and kind of bundles up the creature in a bed sheet and just leaves like its head poking out and feeds it like a little bit of meat. She's just kind of like holding it in her arms.
Look at how cute that is. That is adorable.
That is really adorable. I say in a very manly-ish
Yeah.
voice.
How's it do, fellow man?
He just sighs. Oh.
Alrighty, so you guys are making your way back to the estate.
I think so. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Estate would be the best place for it.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you head back to the estate. Strange dragon thing in tow, along with Mary and the doctor. Alfred's like, I don't quite fancy facing your mother again right now. I mean, best if my name and that egg don't really get put together. If you catch what I mean. If I'm to have any shot winning fair Mary here. I'm happy with you taking the baby. You can take the baby anywhere you want. Hanging around the baby is nothing but a good time. And more face was when you were like, kill the baby, and I'm like, kill a baby? That's harsh. You know?
It is only a baby.
Yeah, we don't do that on the stream, do we?
It's like
No, we
that
try not
classic
to.
time travel question, you know?
No, we don't
Absolute coward
care.
if you go back to kill baby Hitler. Kill teenage Hitler at least. Be a man.
But it's funner to punt baby Hitler.
Fucking long distance baby Hitler punting competition.
I try not to hurt any animals, even if they're
Corbin,
trying
you're
to
pretty
hurt me.
feral.
Yeah. Right, so you take this creature back and you get it put in the cellar. Mary brings down like some rags and sheets and this little like roast, remains of a roast that's kept in the cooler.
Mary really loves him. I feel so bad.
Yeah, I also feel very bad. It's gonna be me and my green dragon, honestly.
She's like, oh, there you are, little Dobbin. Hmm.
So what do we do now?
Well, generally, your characters probably have various ways to investigate further into something like this. You know that the Miskatonic University has a library of various facts and encyclopedias and reports and scientific endeavors and occult happenings and alchemy textbooks, and large numbers of it is hokum, but there's always things. In addition to that, the journalist, Jerry, she would know that there's plenty in the old records of the newspapers gone by, not just the mainstream ones, but the tabloid rags that always have the more interesting stories. Perhaps someone out there has a creature, an occult thing that matches this description. Perhaps someone out there else has written about these things before.
So we should either go to the tabloids or the library. Do you want to go to the library first or newspapers?
We could
Like,
go.
I've obviously been rolling to see if I have any... Like, I've been rolling with what I've got, which I don't actually think fits this character very well. Like, there's not even... Like, there's no research roll or... I don't know, literature knowledge or anything like that. There's just library
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, I
Just
only
libraries.
have library use too.
Oh. So I'm
Oh,
just
As
like...
do I.
I have natural willed.
So you could roll to know that it's not natural, but I think the wings and the spiky things and the fact that it's has
I don't
breathing
know.
conditions. I don't know.
I don't know. It could be natural.
Who
Well,
knows?
first things first, we should go talk with the foreman.
Yeah? You go and find the foreman as they're kind of like packing up as the workday is coming to a close. Oh, sirs, ma'am, Something else I can help you with?
Yes, what is the most dry spot in the entire property?
Oh, I mean, the manor itself is built on top of the rise here, so that the ground slopes away, taking the water with it. What quite do you mean? What's the matter?
Just a theory. Just a theory.
Oh.
But I do not believe that those eggs should be anywhere near water.
The ones we pulled them out of the fountain.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, the cellar is pretty dry down there.
Okay, do you have any sort of container that we can put them in for safety?
He's like, looks around and he finds little like wooden steamer trunk, like a half-size steamer trunk. And he's like, we could use this.
That may just do. Thank you, Foreman.
So you like heft this down into the basement. The little creatures down there just kind of like snuffling around the tools and various things. Watches you as you put the eggs into the trunk.
Aww. He knows they're his friends.
I'm still all for murdering it.
Why? What? Murder is not the answer to the question. Just stop.
I'm also asking for a friend. What does anthropology mean?
The study of people. Humans.
Huh, okay.
It's kind of like a lot of like, tribal behaviors would fall under it. Not quite history, but just like what people get up to. Not quite sociology. Somewhere in that region.
Can I
It's
use
kind
it
of like a mixture of biology and sociology. So how do humans function?
Can
in
I
like different tribal cultures and so on and so forth?
Can I use it on the behavior of Lucas and why he wants to off these animals so
I
much?
just want to understand your problem.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Why are you the way you
100%,
are?
100%.
Can I actually roll it? I'm rolling it. Shit.
Humans are innately tribal creatures. They fear the other, and where there is fear, there is an instinctive desire to destroy and wipe out. You're well aware of the American settlers having these campaigns to wipe out wolves in the regions, simply due to a fear, despite statistically them not being that much of a threat to livestock at all, or people, just in general.
Okay.
So yeah, he's being incredibly reactionary, foolish,
So he's just
you
being
might
a
say,
judgmental person.
but quite human.
Okay.
He's scared. He's scared. Oh, it's okay.
No, I
That's-
just wish to prevent harm. Is that so wrong from a doctor?
That's not normal for like 18th century physicians, but okay. We'll just go with it.
You clearly have no idea what 18th century physicians were like.
Just to remind everyone, it's the 20th century, the 1900s.
No, they were still crap then.
No, they were. I'm just so the viewers don't think it's the 1700s.
No, I thought it was the 17s. I'm sorry.
Yes, this is not gaslight.
It could be. Oh, that is some fun. But yeah, so you guys, I mean, what are you doing? Are you going to try and talk to Enid about sticking around for the night, or are you going off to investigate further using your various methods?
I mean, we could go and investigate. Go to the library, maybe. See, because if you're really like worried about them, because we don't know how quick they grow, so I'm more inclined to go see if we can find a bit more research before we lay heads, and go to sleep, just in case anything bad happens over the night. So we're kind of prepared for what could happen if we find anything.
Okay.
Reasonable. One of us should stay here, though, to prevent the doctor from doing something stupid. No, I won't do. If I'm the one to stay, I won't kill it. I promise.
What is everyone's library use?
Alright. So,
50.
Mine is 40.
do we want to send Jerry to look through some of the old back issues of the news while Max goes off to the library and researches, and you spend the night here, Dr. Lucas?
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. So, can I have library use checks?
Why do I keep failing everything?
It's
Alright.
okay. I failed too.
So,
Okay.
here's what we're gonna do. That failure. Phew, that's some bad failures as well. Jeez, guys. So
Not my fault. It's fucking roll 20 being shit.
you're going to find the information you want, but it will take you a while. So,
Cool whip.
Moogle,
Sorry.
you
Yeah.
find a couple of interesting things when you're looking for stories from the area, stories that mention this. There is a long-standing, you will have almost all heard of this, though, despite your various inclinations to believe in the supernatural, your personal belief in this local folktale will vary as much as you wish it to. But you find a few references, Jerry, to the Marsh Wizard. Marsh Wizard comes at night and takes your toes. And he's the local subject of fear, the local bad punishment for children who won't eat all their dinner. And you find a few articles about him, strange noises, smells, unearthly sounds coming from the marshes, and strange shadows flying overhead, and one story of a man cackling as he flies in the sky on the back of a flying horse.
You say a flying horse?
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's
a-
described by this witness as like a large, like it looked like a flying horse up in the night sky in the distance.
Oh my gosh, are these things like ponies and not dragons?
Is it-
Like you
Does
would
it
say
look-
there is, you can see some horse-like similarities in the head shape and stuff.
Would you describe it slightly like the one in Harry Potter? I can't remember which Harry Potter it
The
is.
Threstrals.
No, the one that Harry rides.
You
That's
can.
a griffin.
Yeah.
Oh no. More like
Okay.
the dead horse thing.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just getting a rough idea, like in my brain. So that was the closest thing that I could think of.
Meanwhile, Maximilian, you find. So one sec. So Geraldine,
Yeah.
you find these. Can you see this?
What am I looking at?
Did this work? Show to place.
I see Book of Folklore.
Okay.
Looks like I can't really see it very well, but.
Okay, so Fox, do you want to read that out quickly?
The infamous marsh wizard of Ipswich has been haunting. Oh Jesus, has been
Haunting Essex County for
Oh,
centuries.
it only zooms in on the backward image, not the forward image. What?
Do you want me to read it? I can.
Yeah, read it out, Fox.
Oh yeah. Okay, go on, Fox.
The infamous marsh wizard of Ipswich has been haunting Essex County for centuries. According to many local accounts, evidence of his existence goes back to at least the 18th century, where accounts of disappearing cattle and people were associated with the demon familiar as the flapping of a giant wings was reported on more than one occasion. The tale grows more outlandish over time, with some claiming that the marsh wizard has a dragon-like steed that he uses to ride the night sky and terrorize local residents. The illustration below is the artist's interpretation of testimony given by a young man, Andrew Lehman, who claims to have seen the wizard riding the beast over the salt marshes one night in 1906.
It's like a really screwed up hornet or wasp. What?
What a way to put it.
So, Jerry, you would look at this illustration and you would say that it doesn't look completely accurate to what you have seen. But if you were to guess at what an artist might draw, having had the adult version of the child thing you saw described to them, they might well draw that.
It could still be cute.
Yeah, like, you can see that this is not an accurate drawing by a person who has seen this thing up close. It is a drawing that has, as it says in the book, been described to someone by someone who supposedly saw something. But it does look similar-ish to the creature that you've seen.
I don't know about that one.
Don't know.
As
the creature that we've seen have a gigantic wasp butt. I don't think so. So, just a thought.
Maximilian, you find in a book of the occult, you find one thing that seems relevant.
Okay.
And that is this image alongside a single name in a very old, in something that's been copied from a very old, damaged book. There's a little note that just says, like, area around burned. And it's just a little picture labelled Bayaki.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's
Out of character, I totally know what that is. Oh, no.
That definitely
You know nothing.
looks like the drawing of the first picture. It does not look like anything in the second one. So, like, the drawing of what the doctor drew, that definitely looks...
Yeah, this is definitely a picture drawn by someone who saw this thing.
It looks almost like a bigger version. Like, not... So that looks like a baby. That looks like a... not an adult, but not a baby either.
Yeah.
Just that in-between state.
And the one you saw, like, it wasn't as, I don't know, crunchy looking?
Yeah.
It looks crunchy.
I don't know. I don't
Just
know
need
if
some
that's the right
moisturizer.
word. That's just the word that comes to mind when I look at this. It's just like...
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like the baby that we've seen, but it also doesn't look fully grown either. It's that teenager middle state thing, so it's like growing
through
in
a hard time.
he's like growing through his
Puberty.
adult. Yeah, he's going through puberty.
So,
Sucks.
meanwhile,
I feel
Dr.
for it.
Lucas, Enid will have offered you a room for the night if you are staying, or you can, of course, stay in the basement with the little baby.
No.
I'm
No,
totally
no.
staying in the basement with a little baby.
I
Alright.
don't want to
Both to
sleep
watch
in
the baby
basement.
and to make sure the doctor doesn't mess with it.
I don't
Safety.
like it. Oh.
Alrighty, so at around 1 a.m., what are you up to?
I'm gonna stroke it. I'm just kidding.
You are out researching.
I'm not.
You're out researching at the moment, I'm afraid.
I know.
Dr.
Well, at
Lucas.
least we know what's happening while they're researching.
No, not like that. Touching those dirty mags. Ooh, no, I'm kidding. Anyway, no.
Vanilla.
And away we go with this. All right, cool. Moving away from that conversation. I'm obviously not there, so you do you. I'm over here.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm at 1 in the morning. I will be checking on the creature and the eggs to ensure, 1, that none have hatched, and 2, that it's not
Okay,
trying
so
to break out or cause more damage.
You're heading into the basement, or you've been in the basement this whole time?
I'll say I'm heading into the basement.
Alright, so you open this, big steel heavy kind of flat basement door. You propping it open behind you for an easy exit, or?
Oh, no.
No,
I'll risk it. I won't prop it.
Okay, so you close the door behind you. You head down. The creature's there, kind of like head deep in a bag of potatoes. A little larger than it was this afternoon, but not by as much as it's grown the first day. And it's kind of
Still don't trust you.
peeks at you with this smooth, eyeless face. And yeah, everything seems to be fairly normal down here. There's like a few scratches around the place. Then you hear a loud grunt and a bang as something heavy pounds on the steel door of the basement.
Well, I'm really glad I shut that door now.
And you hear like this scratching, this deep scratching as these long claws make these long scratches against the basement door. And yeah, you up to anything?
Well, at this point, I'm going to try to get as far away from the door as possible, or look for anything that can help blockade the door.
I mean, there's various like marble statues, iron fences and things, pickaxes, shovels. There's a like little tiny basement window high up in one corner.
To risk going through the basement window or not. So far, the door seems okay.
You see the creature starts like chirping and runs up the stairs to the basement. And it's just kind of like at the door.
Oh, great, it's the mother. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it in my bones.
Alright.
Well, I guess I'll just have to ditch, because if it breaks through that door, I'm going to die. So let's try scrambling up and getting out the window.
Yeah. Alrighty. What's best for getting out of this window? 'Cause it's a little bit of a squeeze. Is size the appropriate thing?
Potentially. Well, it depends on how it rolls.
Dexterity, let's go for. That makes more sense to me. You squeeze your way through.
Would stealth be one?
Stealth certainly couldn't hurt.
I'll roll both. Why not? Roll the dex and roll all the way
Alright.
down.
So you managed to squeeze your way out of this window. And coming out into the courtyard, you can see clawing away at the door, making very little progress, is, as you so aptly put it, the mama.
Mummy!
On the ground nearby are two workmen. You recognize them as two workmen that were guarding the work site overnight. They are... they look like they've fallen from very high up. Higher than the tallest structure nearby.
Oh, this is gonna be bad if I die. It's gonna be real bad.
And that is where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh.
You son of a gun.
So we'll have to be picking this one up in the future.
Sorry, guys. I have to go shoot real people tomorrow.
It happens. We know how it is.
It's alright.
My apologies. I'm the one who's causing the early night.
It's okay.
We'll try and get the other half of this done in the next month when we can arrange a time that works for people.
Is this another, like, 2 episode one, or is this a
There's
bit
not
longer?
a whole lot left. I mean, like, I reckon there's probably about as much left if you, like, maybe a little bit more if you really push how much you want to learn about this. But that's Call of Cthulhu. Do you really want to learn too much about what's going on? You want to learn just the right amount about what's going on to stay safe. If you learn too much, you cross the line.
Okay.
I'm totally expecting to have to do a sand roll the first thing when we get back for the next session.
What, for seeing this weird bug dragon?
Oh, of course. And the dead bodies for
The
extra
dead
damage.
body's right in front of you. It's okay. Screaming couldn't be too bad of a choice right now. Alrighty, let's find someone to raid with the stream. And yeah, it's been a whole lot of fun. Thank you, Dwarven King, for the first subscriber of this channel. You are great. I'm so grateful for that. Everybody is.
It's been awesome.
It's been real
As
fun.
indeed.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Are we looking for other D&Ders?
Yeah, just something like that.
Coolio.
You can tell.
There we go.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, good
Good
night.
night.
Signing off. Have a fun old time.